Eurovision 2018, anger at ABBA on You Decide. 44 years after win that was too much. Eurovision icons ABBA managed to upset You Decide viewers tonight, 44 years after winning the beloved contest in 1974. This evening saw the UK crown SuRie as their latest UK entry in the Eurovision Song Contest at the Brighton Dome, but the entire night was dedicated to Swedish pop heroes ABBA, who famously competed in the British city over 4 decades ago. The programme began with last year's UK hopeful Lucie Jones duetting with host Mans Zelmerlow an ABBA medley. Later, once all the competitors had finished performing, the BBC shared a special tribute to ABBA. If that wasn't enough, Eurovision judges Rochelle and Tom Fletcher hailed ABBA as their all-time favourite acts. Even Mel Giedroyc promised viewers, "That was the last time we're going to mention ABBA tonight." Though You Decide viewers were unbearably bored, with one posting, "ABBA won in Brighton at Eurovision? Oh, I never knew. I roll the beeb don't know their audience." Another side, "FFS we have to listen to ABBA again. Why?" The BBC decided tonight that a decades-old ABBA performance was more important than counting down the 6 songs one by one, moaned one more, which was followed by, "I feel like I got more ABBA than actual Eurovision You Decide." One concerned viewer wrote, "I really hope no one was taking a shot every time ABBA was mentioned. I mean, I am a huge ABBA fan and ABBA did get me into Eurovision. But Jesus, that was a bit too much of ABBA," someone else groaned, while this particularly disgruntled critic yelled, "Stop bloody talking about ABBA." Tonight saw 6 acts battle it out to become the UK entry for this year's Eurovision Song Contest. Britain's Got Talent finalist Asanda was firm favourite to win going into the night, but she was beaten to the post by SuRie. Eurovision fans were delighted by the result and flooded Twitter with excitable posts. Also in tonight's action-packed programme, Rylin Clark Neal managed to shock with a remark to contestant Tra. And You Decide opened with a swipe at Ramones, as host Mans Zelmerlow explained, "If you don't vote, you aren't allowed to complain about the result afterwards." He then sneezed before simply exclaiming, "Brexit." Last year's entrant Lucie Jones earned a respectable 111 points for the UK with her ballad Never Give Up on You. Tonight's Eurovision, You Decide is available on the BBC iPlayer now. The Eurovision Song Contest 2018 airs on BBC One on Saturday, May 12.